Monday, December the 22nd, a special call meeting. We have an invocation by Confederate Stokes, then we have the Pledge of Allegiance.
Father God, we thank you for this day. As you bless and protect us throughout this day. Watch over us, our family and friends. Bless our council. Bless our mayor. Bless our city clerk. Allow us to make the right decisions for the citizens of Center Point, Alabama. Be with us, protect and strengthen. Bless us as we travel these highways throughout these holidays. It's in your son, Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
Recording in progress.
Could I have a roll call vote?
Councilman Stokes,
Here.
Pro Tem Deloach,
Here.
President Williams.
Here. Let it know that we have come on a public comment. I have Miss Donna Grego. Can you step up?
Thank you very much. Mayor and Council, the reason I'm here is I'm very familiar with municipal law, okay? I see we have our municipal attorney here. Legally rescinding a vote under parliamentary rules, which we all use in this city, Robert's Rule of Order. By moving to rescind, to vote again, usually needing a majority or 2/3 vote to erase the action from records. Okay, you all are familiar with this. Here's my strong point. This is not Birmingham, Alabama, that has a lot of money. This is Center Point, Alabama, a smaller town that does not have the kind of money to spend like Birmingham, Alabama has. Let's get it through everybody's head. The residents here need so much more done on their streets, on everything here. There's an activity center for working out over here, next to the fire department that was purchased. Nobody uses it, not even the fire department. Also, Center Point also bought a shelter for when an emergency happens, which is over by the fire department. It has very seldom been used. Money's been spent. We needed the shelter. But as far as that exercise, expensive activity thing that was bought, it's not even being used. We need to put our money here in Center Point, not giving people raises every year. I received a raise on Social Security of $28 a month this year, because I am going to be 75 years old. My Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance went up by $40. Well, that covers it. So why all the big money that Center Point is spending for their employees? They know what they got hired at the amount. And this is supposed to be given to them, just like the exercise equipment. A lot of senseless spending is being done. I have been a homeowner in this city before Center Point became a city in 1998. My name is my sole name. Nobody else's name is on my home but mine. I bought it. I don't have any other person's name on my home. I am the only one that lives here. And I plan on living in Center Point for the rest of my life. And with these shenanigans that's going on, it has got to stop. There is a financial problem with the economy now. So why all this big money is being used? Last year, $100,000 was given to the Center Point schools. $100,000. The same time, other cities our size only gave $10,000. Where is this big money going? Why isn't it getting things done for the residents in Center Point? I want to thank you for your time. I hope you listened to what I have to say. Everybody in Center Point, all the residents know me here. I am a well-known, and I get the feedback from them. And they told me to be here tonight to represent the working people that are getting off of work right now and other people.
Thank you.
Thank you, and I appreciate your time. I hope you consider what I had to say. I appreciate all of you, but I had to say what is happening with this city. It is not Birmingham.
Thank you. I need to make a motion to approve.
Can we say something?
Oh, yeah, you can be, go ahead.
Well, thank you so much for coming today. Unfortunately, I wasn't aware of what was happening. I wasn't during the vote. If so, I would have probably looked into, well, not probably, I would have looked into the financial reports to see if the money was available at the time. I'm sorry that this happened. I had no consent to any of this. I'm just here at the special call meeting to see what's going on and what needs to be done. So thank you so much for being a resident to stand up for the other residents, the citizens that don't have a voice. Thank you.
Thank you, Jasmine.
Do you have anything to say, Councilman Stokes?
I call this special call meeting because I looked over a lot of different things, and we have a lot of training that we're doing right now to understand and learn what's best for the citizens of Center Point. Again, I say it all the time, we have a great mayor, we have a great president of our council, we have a great city clerk, but we're all still, well, the new people that's here, we're learning what's best for the citizens of Center Point. I agree with everything you're saying, but the money that's being financed out, we do enough for our employees. Our employees are taken care of. They're doing a great job in Center Point. But at the same time, it's gonna come eventually. But right now we focus on, I say it all the time again, when you get off that interstate, you wanna see Center Point. You wanna see a pretty city that people wanna come to. You wanna see businesses that people can live in Center Point comfortably and be able to go to work in Center Point instead of taking that money to Birmingham or anywhere else. You wanna see it right here in Center Point. We ain't trying to outdo nobody. We're not. But the money needs to stay in Center Point. We don't have to worry about bonuses and all that. It's gonna come. I'm done, President.
Thank you. I'd like to make a motion to adopt, say approve tonight's agenda.
I motion that we approve tonight's agenda. This meeting. Based on everything on this agenda, we're approving, what's the ordinance number? I make a motion that we just approve tonight's agenda as stated here.
A second.
I have a motion and a second for the approval of tonight's agenda. We'll move on to make a motion to the,
They have to vote.
yeah.
They need to vote.
We have a vote on approving tonight's agenda. Get a roll call. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Anybody unanimous consent, not unanimous, that have been approved. Now, we'll make a motion to discuss resolution action 2025-94.
I make a motion to discuss resolution 2025-94.
I second.
Have a motion and a second. You wanna start the discussion off? Since you said it's decided to rescind, you wanna go ahead?
No, I don't know anything about this, so I want y'all to to explain to me why you wanna rescind the money as well as, what's going on, cause I wasn't aware of any of this. And then we can talk about,
Okay. Councilman Stokes.
Resolution number 2025-94. We were authorizing the longevity pay for the city employees. That's what the special call meeting was about. The longevity pay, we're looking at, Ms. Van, you explained it as far as at the last council meeting, longevity, and that's what confused myself and was just trying to see exactly. Can you explain that a little bit more for me, please?
At the last council meeting, Councilwoman Tasha Hogan presented a resolution authorizing longevity pay plan for the employees of the city. And in that plan that was submitted, it had the guidelines and criteria that the employees would have to meet in order to receive the longevity payout. The range was from $250 to $550, depending on the number of $550, depending on the number of years that you were employed with the city. It was a one-time payout that was payable immediately. And the council discussed it. There was a lot of discussion about it. And at the end of the discussion, there was unanimous consent amongst the council members that were present. Every single council member that was present voted in favor of it. And when resolutions are passed that with unanimous, well, whether it's unanimous or majority consent, and it's payable immediately, then the administration is tasked to act upon the resolutions that are put in place. And so that's what happened. Every council person received a proposal that had all the information in it. And no one at the council meeting voted no. Like I said, it was unanimous consent.
And that was the issue. And I think another thing that need to be understood even through the workshops that we may have to start back working with the president and discussing it more is so we can have an understanding before we come here and speak to the people about these situations that we're really not fully understood upon. But our main thing is, again, the citizens of Centerpoint and making sure they understand. If we understand, they don't understand.
I understand. And
So it was not understandable during the last meeting. It wasn't presented the correct way. And
well, and also, when you receive the agenda packet in advance, if you ever, at any time, if you have any questions, you can always ask the mayor, myself, or the council person that is presenting the item.
Ms. Van, one thing we can't do is present it to them. If the meeting's at 6:30, I don't even receive a packet at 6:25 trying to see what's going on.
No, it's emailed to everybody days before the council meeting. So it's always emailed to the council, but the mayor and myself have always made ourselves available 7 days a week to answer any questions when we're able to, for any questions that you have. And prior to the meeting, none of the council said anything to me about concerns about the longevity plan. But also, Councilwoman Hogan is in your packet. She sent an email and asked that she said she was not able to attend tonight, and so she wanted her statement to be read.
I wanna, if I can address this situation, I wanna address this situation, as a council person. I'm for the people, and I'm with the people 100%. My issue, the reason why I'm here, I'm not here about taking no money back from employees that already probably received. Have they already received the funds?
Yes, they have.
Okay, I'm not for taking the money back from employees that already received, because I'm sure it's some kind of legality things that's involved in this. But at the same time, I came to the council and I asked everybody about $5,000 for the citizens to have food. Everybody, including the president on this council, told me that it was no money available. But what I'm upset is, all of a sudden, $22,000 in whatever, some got pulled out of, some the savings. So
Can I speak to what you say? Because that's a valid question that you have. So the difference between the two situations is that the council was saying that they wasn't against your proposal. They just asked for the logistics and the plan. And so then once that was the whole thing. It had nothing to do with not wanting to. I'm just saying it was gonna happen.
I talked to you and the mayor, Ms. Van.
Right, correct.
And I asked y'all, where can money be pulled?
And we
You said
told
it was all the money was budgeted. Was that money, what I'm asking, was the money that was budgeted, was it already put in place for the employees to have a bonus? That's all I'm asking. And my thing is, with that, I feel as if I don't have a problem with getting employees anything, because I know the city employees do work. They work very hard because they do whatever they can to even help us. When the mayor, send them to help us, they do whatever they can. And they'll ask sometime, and I be like, no, you gotta ask the mayor, that's your boss. But at the same time, I have a big issue when I can't get something for the citizens. That's why I'm here. I want, if we can give out $22,000 to the employees, I better not hear one word about the citizens not having what I asked for the citizens. I'm not asking for much. I like to take care of the community. I don't know, was that money put up for that? I don't know. I need somebody to explain to me what's going on. I just heard about this. I don't know much about it. Nobody explained everything. Matter of fact, I want the full financial report. I want to know about all the bank accounts. I want everything. I want to know about where we're standing as a city. Because if I was here to make a decision like that, I feel like all the council members should have either went through all the financial reports and the bank accounts and found out if we had the money available. Yes, I love the workers and I think they do amazing jobs. But we got to put this across the scale. We got to understand that we got to take care of citizens like we taking care of workers. And we got to stand up for the people that don't have a voice. I was hired by the citizens to be here. And that's why I'm here. I'm hired by the citizens to represent them. And I'm representing them by asking these questions. And and even the council president told me there was no money. So I don't even understand. I'm trying to understand what's really going on.
The mayor is gonna. Let the mayor respond.
Hey, Mayor, you want to say something?
Councilwoman Deloach,
Yes, sir.
when you proposed your project, I stood right there and I told the council, if you guys vote for this, we can make it happen.
That's right.
You asked for expense accounts. I said if the council votes for it, we can make it happen. We do have a savings account. The money for the employees was not budgeted. The money for your discretionary account was not budgeted. The money for the food drive was not budgeted. We do have a savings account, but it takes a vote from all of you, a majority vote for us to do what we can do. I've never turned you down. I thought your proposal was a great idea. I said we will do it if the council gives us approval to do it. That's our role in this. I said it last time. We will work neutral with everybody up here. We will make sure all of your ideas are heard and executed when the council approves it. But if the council does not approve or they have questions about your particular proposal, I can't move forward until these guys say so.
So is it the fact that she's over the finance committee, that's why she knows?
There is no
She-
fact
the
of
finance-
what she's over. It doesn't matter. I told you.
So what I'm saying is, I'm saying this. I'm saying I want y'all to be more open, and I want to know about all the accounts that Centerpoint have. I want to know about everything that we have and where we stand at. I don't have a problem with doing anything for the citizens. Unfortunately, y'all made that decision. Y'all made that decision to give the workers the money. Let them have the money. I don't have a problem with that. We're here to rescind, but I'm also here to speak up for the citizens. Because if we can give that money, when I get up here and I stand up here and I ask y'all for some money, I'm telling y'all, and I'm putting this on record, and I ask y'all for some money to put back into our communities, because those are the people that's paying these people to work, guess what? That's what I want done. And I mean it, and I'm standing on that business, and I'm not gonna stop. Unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna be able to rescind anything that was already given to the workers. Happy holidays to the workers and the people in Centerpoint and beyond. I just wanted my question asked.
Thank you, Jasmine.
And also, like I said, y'all did receive a financial report a couple of weeks ago, and you'll receive another one tonight.
I want a comprehensive.
No, you will.
Okay.
The same,
Okay,
with the list of all, the bank balances, what I always give, that has every dollar amount that's, in each account. I do that every time I turn in one. Go ahead, Mayor.
No, everything, all the information has always been available. It's always been public.
And
You
on
can
the
call me
website.
at any point, and you know this because you call me when you have issues. The same goes for when you have questions. You can call me,
I
you
got
can pick up the
questions.
phone.
I got questions
Okay,
today.
that's
why I'm
perfectly
addressing
okay.
the questions
That's perfectly
today.
okay.
That's why I'm addressing the questions.
But
today.
you have to be open to listening to the answer. That's all we're saying. Slow down, and we've had this conversation before. Slow down and ask the question. Find the information.
Is about them rescinding their votes. Not Jasmine DeLoach. I did not vote on this. I did not have no parts of them voting to give anybody anything. I'm for the citizens and I'm for the employees. That's why, unfortunately, you can't get the money back. Can't nobody get the money back. Is that right, attorney? It can't be rescinded?
No, it can't be.
Okay, so it can't be rescinded. So I wanted to ask my questions. That's what I'm here today for. And no, I'm not fast to talk. I'm quick to listen and learn things. But at the same time, somebody got to answer some questions. And unfortunately, we asking them on record and in front of the news. I don't know who called, but guess what? We're here. So I'm asking those questions. Thank y'all so much.
She's asking for her letter.
Should I speak, President? Oh, you got
So go ahead, say what you're gonna say.
We could go, I respect and understand everything Pro Tem DeLoach is saying. At the same time, we're gonna move forward with getting this taken care of so the citizens of Centerpoint will be satisfied. So whatever decisions that's been made on, as far as this rescinding, which I started. Again, I was confused about a lot of things, and the main thing is just getting it resolved so we can move forward with. I want to see it, I keep expressing it, and I keep saying it a lot. When you get off that interstate coming to Centerpoint, I want to see it beautified. And this money that we're using on employees continue to get extra, that's gonna come. But you get extra when we see Centerpoint Parkway looking great. We see these parks and so forth, the dog park down by Parkway, down there. I want to see something happen that make the city look good. instead of just asking for money. I don't wanna say it the wrong way, cause I done had too many calls this week, but we gotta make Center Point Parkway, it's too many empty buildings, we need to bring businesses here. We need to bring people that wanna come here. This public safety stuff with the police department and other things that we're trying to do, we gotta focus that money on getting that stuff done. Instead of increasing pay doing the same thing over and over. I've been here 5, 6 years and I ain't seen a difference. I ain't seen nothing different. This gotta increase as far as making the Center Point look good. But I definitely hope we gonna work together and we're gonna get it done together. I definitely, we gonna get it done. Thank you, President.
Thank you for everything. So, moving forward with this, rescind thing, we, it's already been moved forward, everything is good, so how do we take this off the agenda to move it? Cause it's not a vote on it. How do I take this off the agenda, cause it's not really a vote, everything is okay now?
If nobody makes a motion, then it dies. If nobody makes a motion, then it dies.
And make a motion, you know, can we get this thing?
Just ask for it.
That's no motion. That's no motion. Any report from the mayor?
I do have a statement that was written by Councilwoman Tasha Hogan of District 3. Since she was unable to make it tonight, she asked that her statement be read for the record. So these are her words.
But you got to understand, I've been calling her, I've been trying to get in contact with her, I've been emailing her.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's between you guys. I'm
Yeah,
just
but
gonna
I've
read your
been,
statement.
then I asked her, does she have anything to say about this? She still have not responded to me. Now you telling me now she didn't send you all something? And she didn't take the time to send me to the council, the president
Mr.
of the
Williams,
council?
I got this.
I understand that, I'm just saying, that's why I asked you what I asked you.
That's her prerogative as a council person.
Okay.
And that's my main
I'm just
thing
saying,
I've
this
been
was go-
complaining
see,
about.
This was stuff I'm talking
Everything on council gotta go to the president, not to the clerk or through the mayor. It goes to the president of the city council. Glenn is in control of the council. He don't even know nothing about this.
Okay, so again, no one person controls a council member.
No
You all
one
are
person don't
individual
control it,
people.
but at the same time, Mayor.
As a council, as the council president, you preside over these meetings.
Mayor, I'm still,
You are the council president.
that's correct.
You
and I'm
preside
still
over
talking.
these meetings.
Yes, I'm still talking.
Complete your statement.
I'm saying,
She said she
I did,
emailed it to you.
ma'am,
She said she emailed it to you.
she emailed it to me.
Probably just
Okay,
then.
I'll take it. And carry on, she said she emailed it to me.
Yeah, probably just then.
Again, these are the words of Councilwoman Tasha Hogan. I am simply reading because she could not be here tonight. I am requesting that this formal objection be read aloud into the record and attached to the official minutes of the special meeting to be held on December 22nd, 2025. Please enter this formal objection into the permanent record for the special meeting held on December 22nd, 2025. Due to the nature of this meeting and my prior obligations, I am unable to attend in person. I am exercising my right as an elected official to register this dissent. 1. Illegal impairment of contract. The longevity plan was passed by a unanimous vote of this body. Following that vote, the benefit was officially communicated to the city employees as of December 19th. The funds have already been entered into the payroll processing system for the current pay period. Under the Alabama Constitution, Section 22, and the precedent set in Snow versus Abernathy, these benefits have become vested property rights. The city attorney has already cautioned this body that rescinding this vote is a breach of contract and a violation of state law. Any member who votes to rescind today is knowingly engaging in an illegal act. 2. Personally liability warning. Legislative immunity does not protect a council member who acts with actual malice or knowingly performs an illegal act against the advice of legal counsel. By proceeding with this vote, you're exposing the city of Centerpoint to a class action lawsuit from its employees and exposing yourselves to potential personal liability for bad faith governance. 3, violation of public trust. It is deeply concerning that this body is spending its time attempting to undo a benefit for hardworking city employees rather than addressing other areas throughout the city that need our attention. I call upon my fellow members to follow the law, respect the city's attorney's guidance, and protect the city from the litigation that will inevitably follow an illegal rescission. I will be contacting the Alabama League of Municipalities and/or the state auditor if the law is not followed. Respectfully, Tasha Hogan, District 3, Councilwoman, Finance Chair. Thank you, sir.
As up to now, I'm coming back to this money part again. As up to the 19th, I sent out an email to everybody concerning this, to rescind this vote. I sent out the email right after the council meeting at like about 10 p.m. Thursday. And then after we sent that out, then I asked the attorney, can he make a resolution for the rescinded thing? That was delivered out Monday morning. That was delivered out Friday morning, about 8 to 9 o'clock Friday morning. So I'm trying to find out now on clarity as when was the money taken out of the savings and put into the general fund for this to happen? You have an answer?
This was processed during payroll, as payroll. I don't know if
It was processed during payroll?
as payroll.
That Friday?
You got the information.
After the
They had
letter.
started, she had started working on, so.
No, you said after Friday.
When
You said it was
did she-
Oh,
Friday
after, I
payroll.
just been saying, after the, council meeting, she had already started working on.
On it.
And so it was.
So when was the money transferred from savings to general funds? You know, was that Monday? That was Friday? When was it transferred?
I would have to double check.
Okay, because what I'm trying to find out, they got the letter, they got the rescind thing, they got everything.
I think the part, so I received communication on the following day that said Mr. Stokes wanted to rescind, and it was Mr. Stokes only that wanted to rescind. What we had was the resolution that was signed saying with unanimous consent that everybody wanted to do the, authorize the longevity pay. They approved the resolution, unanimous consent. I was told by the attorney, any communication outside of a council meeting, we can't act upon, we can only act upon what the council actually approve and adopt in a formal meeting. People have conversations sometimes outside, but that doesn't mean that that's the wishes of the council. What's the wishes of the council is what formal action is taken during the council meeting. Am I incorrect?
That's correct. Yeah, but the only question I was having concerning, when, after you received the letter saying, resend the vote, when was the money
So
transferred?
she had already started working on payroll anyway on Thursday. She was
Thursday
waiting.
night.
No, she was already working on payroll. She hadn't done that part yet for us the longevity, but she had already started working on it, and once it passed, all she had to do was continue. And so.
So that's what I'm trying to find out, what time,
Oh, I
Right.
would have to get with her because I don't know the exact time,
Yeah,
Mr.
'cause I'm
Williams, and
trying to
I don't
figure-
want to tell you wrong, but what the point is, the city council had already approved the
I
resolution.
understand that.
We didn't have any formal resolution, no, from the council saying not to proceed with it. All we had was a signed resolution to move forward. And even if one person called and said they having second thoughts about, want to change their mind, there's still one person. That is not the majority of the council.
That's correct.
So we only move on what's been approved by
The majority.
what's been approved during a formal setting of council meeting.
Yeah,
Conversations don't,
it don't matter.
not if it's outside of, council meeting. Now, as it relates to Councilwoman Deloach thing, the council meeting to rescind happened way prior to the date of her event. And that's the difference between the two.
For the record, can y'all tell me how much is in that savings account that they took?
Over
the
three,
$32,000?
it's over $3 million.
Can I get the exact amount for
It
the
will,
record?
it'll be on the,
Yeah.
it'll be on the finance report.
Anyone else?
And the
Any-
latest one is posted.
Attorney, do you have anything to say before I close out the meeting?
No, sir, no president.
Y'all have anything else? Meeting is
Uh-huh.
adjourned. Meeting, you say something? Meeting is adjourned, thank
He
you.
wasn't done.
Huh?
He wanted to say something.
I keep asking, you
No.
want to say something?
No, you go ahead.
Thank y'all, meeting is on.
Thank you.